How's it hanging, internet?
What's up?
You're watching
Movie Dudes, where we talk about all kinds of movies, movies you may like, movies you may dislike, movies you may never see, movies you may see. We talk about it, whatever the fuck it is.
Movies on streaming, movies in the theaters, movies on TV. Hell, movies that you can just dig up out of the Amazon,
Yep, anything.
Anything we see fit to review. I'm Dan.
I'm Chris.
And going with our October theme of horror and thrillers.
We watched House of a Thousand Corpses
by
Rob Zombie.
Which by the way, I like some of his music, but
I do like some of his music. He's rather disturbing at times, but who the hell gives a shit? He's very talented. I've had always mixed feelings about his movies.
Yeah.
He's only done movies where he really pumps the antagonist up.
Right. So let's go.
He goes full antagonist in all his films.
We'll see that part later. So he goes into. So the movie starts out in the 1970s.
Yeah, and it's like a couple people, 3, 4 of them, and they go to this house with a bunch of rednecks.
Well, no, we got to start with it. So first, they talk about this gas station.
Captain Spaulding's gas station.
Where he talks
This is the prequel to The Devil's Rejects.
Right. So the story goes is that there's this tree where this guy was hanging called Dr. Satan.
Yeah, who was doing experiments on people at a hospital who were mentally retarded.
Yeah. So one of the guys like, dude, I want to find out where this Dr. Satan guy is. So they go and
They actually go to this house full of a bunch of crazed redneck psychopaths.
Crazy, I guess they were pagan.
No, they were Satan worshippers. I think I don't know,
but they're not Satanists like the Satanists. They were like psycho Satanists.
They were psycho Satanists or some kind of psycho demon worshippers, evil worshippers.
Yeah, I mean. By the way, I've seen Satanists. They're not. A lot of them are just.
No, this is a movie. It's Rob Zombie.
Yeah,
He's not very original. He's going with the whole
original.
He's going with the whole thing that's already been done. Everyone goes to a house full of a bunch of crazy rednecks.
Happened to be Satanists.
Fucking Texas Chainsaw. I didn't get it from there. Who happen to be Satanists, and they're crazy, and they're killing these 4 people.
They seem like
it was totally disturbing and fucked up. It overly put all the weight on the antagonist.
I gotta admit, good effects though.
Good effects and good shots. I'd say like he made like one of his music videos, as one friend of mine described it. That's right on. It's basically a movie that's like a Rob Zombie music video.
It's a long form Rob.
Where he's just shooting his music too. It's a big marketing thing. His movies.
Yeah.
For his music. He does all his he kind of intertwines. It's very cool.
Well, some of the shots
smart business
really
too.
Kind of messed with the way they shot them. I'm like, oh, these are really good shots. I mean,
yeah.
The effects, but then again, no offense to Rob Zombie, but you could actually you give someone like me enough time, and I could probably make something like that.
Yeah, but Rob Zombie thought of it first, and with the kind of, the man knows the kind of images he's going to lay down there.
Yeah.
And they're in line with his music. He's a good marketer. He uses these movies and he can really deliver his whole product and service in this venue. Very smart.
There's some like psychotic, fucked up shit in this.
Oh yeah, this film is definitely like, if you're not into like overblown, fucked up, the bad guy, I have to root for the bad guy, this probably might not be the horror film for you.
Yeah.
There's the good guys
There's
don't
no happy
win.
ending.
There's no happy ending. This is like The Devil's Rejects, the sequel, is totally the same shit.
Yeah.
It's just that it is what it is.
It was just.
It's Rob Zombie. I think if you're a Rob Zombie fan, you will love this film.
Right. If you like Rob Zombie, you're definitely gonna like this film. And I thought it was.
Well, like I said, if you're not into overly like Rob Zombie goes full fucked up.
Yeah, he does.
He goes like full retard from.
You never go full retard.
You never go full retard. But Rob Zombie totally breaks that, the Tropic Thunder rule. He goes full fucking fucked up.
Yeah.
So beware.
Yeah, and you know,
But the film had good shots.
You know, I gotta say, it was creepy because you think there are people like this. There are people this kind of fuck. There I think people.
They're usually going to go to jail rather quickly or die.
Right, but you think that
And kill themselves. People that psychotic, I believe, would turn on themselves.
right, or the whole family would turn on itself.
Yeah. I've never heard of too many. How many psychotic... I don't know. What is...
Well, the thing is...
What psychotic family have they ever caught?
Manson's, that's probably about it.
They were a cult. It's a little different
They're a
crime.
Manson family.
They were a cult.
Right, but...
I guess you can say religion comes close to that. You're right. They're kind of like a knit group of people, and they're following, and because they truly believe in this. You're right. That has a lot of unit
Well,
cohesion.
the advantage of families, if you set it up right, a lot of people, I hate to say, in families, you can actually...
They're biased.
Yeah, you can be easily influenced by a parent or whatever. That's why they'll become very, deranged. I mean, that's... But there's certain... Yeah. And this was just kind of...
They've never had any real crime that was like a family, just blood-related, following mass murder.
All right, kids, we're going to go out and kill the innocents. Hooray!
No. It looked like it looked like you'd be killed.
Oh, little Susie just shot that guy.
Husband and wives, tons of those killers.
Sometimes parent
People don't know the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
was based on a real story.
It's based on Ed Gein, who was a serial killer, but he was alone, and he would make masks and stuff out of women he abducted. But he was one man alone. He was never a family.
Yeah.
So
He appeared to be family because of the mask.
I mean, you could say Nazis, like they were together as a group doing mass torture
But that's kind of a
that's
society.
government military ordering. That's a unit cohesion kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
But you've never had a family just that crazed. Well,
Right.
what I think it's kind of based on is there is an old, but it kind of maybe mythological. There was an old family in Scotland who they said would abduct people
really.
and eat them. They were cannibals, and that's where they got inspired to do The Hills Have Eyes. But it's like Sweeney Todd. There's still people I talk to that actually think that's real. Sweeney Todd's totally mythological.
Yeah.
It's based on some myths of that time.
Yeah,
It's based on some things that might have been true. There was like a barber who killed a dude.
and you had
And
Jack
it's like,
the
but she
Ripper.
didn't have any like real structured thing where he was like killing people, making food out of them and pies and feeding it to people.
Right. I mean, there are actually a few theories. Like speaking of serial, we should talk about. We should talk about serial killers on the Random Thought.
Sounds good.
Right. So that's it for our show today, and we'll catch you later.
Take it easy.
Peace.
Peace.
Hey everyone! Remember to hit that like button on our video, and
If you don't want to, that's cool too.
if you don't care, remember to subscribe if you like our show and see more of our content, and leave a comment in the section below. I'm Dan.
I'm Chris. Peace.